Soul Tribe. I'm back again with another message. It's episode 8 of What's the T with D. So, as the title says, do you still feel separate from your counterpart? Now, that's something we're going to get into in a bit. First of all, for the YouTubers, I do not reach out in comments. I do personal readings. My email address is in the description box below. Okay, anybody on Facebook wants to contact me, you know how that's done. Right, I got this new deck today. So excited, I've been waiting for it for ages. It is The Chosen Ones 144 by MAJI Got the T. Check her out on YouTube. She's got the T. Now, she ain't over there just doing love readings and stuff. This is about like mission, what's going on around us, the 144,000 chosen ones. Anyway, so I had to get the deck. This is amazing. So, we're going to get into it. At the bottom of the deck, we've got God's Ambassador. Is that you, people? I think it is. And because of it, I don't even want to go to Carmerville, but I feel it coming on. You've got enemies. You would do, wouldn't you? But you have the gift of courage. Oh, I love this deck. We haven't even got into it yet. So some of you that resonate with this, you have Lemurian blood. Divine protection and intervention. Hey, Alan. Listen, I told you about these. People have been coming, honestly. Twin flame mission. Love this deck. Don't even have to say anything. Ancient divine blood. Been telling you lot. Been telling you. Oh, she's off her head, she is. If you think I'm off my head, exit stage left. This is not the place for you. I'm on my twin flame mission. So, I don't know what y'all be doing, but I've done a reading on TikTok. Healer of the Ages was the first card that came out. People, Divine Soul Tribe, been telling you. Anyway, we're going to get into it. I am excited about this deck. So, hi Amy. Right, so we're going to do this. I think I'm just going to freestyle it. I know that's true. DNA upgrade. I've been telling you about this. I've been saying you're getting upgrades, right? Everything's online. You should be at the very least be noticing things are a lot stronger. Things are looking different. Everything. I know that's me. Is this you too? Goddess energy? I think it is. That's if you've been doing the work. And if you have, you've been successful. You are a success. You know, we see enemies when I was cutting the deck. This is the message for them. You will regret messing with a chosen one. Yellow will. Black sheep. Well, we knew we had to be, didn't we? Yeah. You're releasing your traumas. That's what we're going through at the moment. This is the last moon cycle to be releasing all those stuff. All the old shit. Yeah? We got to get it out, guys. We got to get it out. Right, I'm not going to keep putting it. Divine protection and intervention is at the bottom of the deck. Do not worry. They got you. I don't know why I have to keep telling you this. However, I'm going to. You have a big mission on Earth. What did I tell you the other night? So, if you've been seeing these numbers, 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111 and 1010, which I mentioned the other night as well. Can't make this up. Don't need to. Right? God, I love this deck. Right, I'm going to get into it because I want to see what's going on. I don't know what cards to use. Should we get the dinky deck on this? Not the one that we always get out for Carmerville. We get this one out. Right. Just split the deck, as you can see, which I love this. The Chariot. And the 9 of Wands. That's you guys. Never giving up no matter what. No matter what. You see this? That DNA upgrade. That's what's on that chariot. I've been telling you. The devil decided to jump out on top of this. You will regret messing with the chosen one. Yes, you fucking will. Should have known better. 8 of Wands. That's all part of that DNA upgrade. So the messages are coming in. Yes, they are. But you know this. Listen. Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles is here on this Goddess card. Right? This is how your counterpart sees you, as a goddess. Oh. I literally have it sitting right there. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Alan. I literally have my, I don't know why I do it. Goddess energy, anyway, back into it. Queen of Pentacles. That's wifey material, of course, of course. And your person hasn't let go of this connection any more than you have. Well, you might have, I don't know. Most of the people that are here, no, they would not. They haven't let go of the connection. They've gone about their business, making a success of themselves, but not. You're open. That's what I'm getting. You guys are open to a return of the Mac. The Magician is clarifying success because you are magic. You are the magic. I've been telling you this. Spirit said that's the truth because that's the Ace of Swords. Got to remember, I'm filming for YouTube as well. Sorry, guys. Look, you're a success because you've let go of everything that was depleting you. You had no choice. You've got a big mission on Earth. Yeah, you have. You see things from a different perspective now. You see this 5 of Swords, that's you letting go of all those manipulative assholes. Yeah? They go there. They will regret Told you, cut. Choo choo. Choo 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 choo. That train has left the station. I told you this. They're the ones that are going to have to start seeing things from a different perspective. Why? Because you've got a big mission on Earth. A twin flame mission. That was one of the first cards that came up. They're going to regret it. And they're going to have no choice but to look at things from a different perspective. All heartbroken and shit. Because you have a big mission on Earth. And you're in the goddess energy. You're about to graduate. Because you have a big mission on Earth. I keep telling you this. Yes, I do. Because you're the Empress. You have a big mission to complete. This is why you've been stepping into your powers, stepping into your Empress energy, that goddess energy. Right? That's why you've been seeing the synchronicities, all the numbers, because you've been enlightened. And it's time for you to get on mission. Yeah? You haven't got to worry about these idiots, these clowns, these devils, these entities, demons holding you back anymore. Why? Because, do not worry, because you have divine protection. Been telling you. I told you, you need to give them divine clearance to do whatever it is they've got to do. I do. Every day. 3 times a day. Minimum. Because if you think, this is the thing, people, everybody seems to be under this impression that when we're under spiritual warfare, we're going to see like things coming towards us and this, that, and it. No. Agents of darkness, the spirit of darkness runs through people. Yeah? Agents of darkness, they're like Agent Smiths. You all of a sudden one day you're walking just down the street, minding your own business or whatever it is you're doing, someone just gives you a dirty look, or they're combative, or you know, that's the spirit of darkness, you know, moving through people, trying to catch you off guard. If you think that spiritual warfare is some sort of attack on your, well, it is an attack on your mind, but it's not what they show you on the telly. Even a shopkeeper giving you, you know, dirty look or being rude to you, that's the spirit of darkness, because it's intentional, is to knock you off your higher vibration. Even people in traffic cutting you up and stuff like that, don't get it twisted. Shit like that is sent to knock you off your path. Anything that can piss you off, anything that upsets you, anything that lowers your vibrational frequency is spiritual warfare. Please believe that. Like, one of my biggest things is road rage. I've done nothing but work on that shit. I have no choice. It's gone from move your fucking car to why you got to drive that slow. It's 11:11 is on the clock. Listen, this is a whole thing about twin flames, about your divine mission, about your divine relationship, counterparts, connection, right? Anyway, so you got to be mindful about this sort of shit, because it's subtle, and that's how it catches you off guard. But if you spend a lot of time in the car, road rage is going to be something that's going to be on your case. If you spend a lot of time around people, you're going to find a lot of difficult people that can't be pacified, or, you know, it doesn't matter. You just be having mindless conversations with them to wind you up. That's how it works. And don't get it twisted, that shit will come through your kids, your mum, your granny, anyone or anything that could potentially lower your vibrational frequency. Right, I want to know what's going on here with this trauma. You've healed it. You've healed that trauma, right? Because we've got the Justice card and the Star card. You healed that trauma, and now, you're going to heal the world. Because you're a healer of the ages. Here goes the nose. I don't know how long this is going to last tonight, but I do have a lot more energy and I do feel a lot better now. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I did not see this. The Four of Wands. That's the twin flame card there as well. If ever you saw it. Let's get one more. The King of Cups. So this is about emotional maturity, what I'm picking up from this. So yes, your person knows they're in love with you, they're in their masculine energy, man or woman. It's getting boring saying that all the time now. But I know there's going to be newbies on here, so they're like, my person is same sex. I don't care. Energy's energy. Fucking hell. I'm a divine feminine, but I'm in my masculine energy most of the time. Like I keep telling you, I am the boss. So when I'm in my masculine energy most of the time. Because I'm always boss. But, you know, I am a divine feminine. I'm in my Empress energy when I don't have to be the boss all the time. Could be a divine feminine. Anyway, your person is maturing emotionally. And this would have been one of the biggest problems that you guys would have had in the connection, was the emotional immaturity. But now your person is more accepting of their feelings, is what I'm picking up. Rather than trying to run away from them, causing another traumatic situation for themselves. Because most of my Divine Soul Tribe feminines are minding their own business and have been for a while. There are some that do still entertain the games. My advice is to leave that shit alone and work on yourself, which is going to lead me into the rest of my reading. Do you still feel separate from your person? I was gonna stop with this deck. I was. Spirit said, no, you're not. We haven't finished yet. The Ace of Pentacles with that child. I'm telling you, you've got the job. Everything you need to start work is on that chariot. But it's a bit like Amazon. I'm Melissa, you're not getting all the packages all at once. They're coming in bits and pieces. You will notice it though if you actually stop and take stock. What happened today? I had well, not today, but a few weeks ago. Before, it doesn't really matter. I ordered some cards, and I thought, oh, I ordered these ones, and I don't. Anyway, so the next lot, I had one package turn up one day, and then another one the next day. I turned up, and there was 2 decks in this other package. Pulled the deck out. I thought, I don't remember ordering these. It's not. I looked, I checked my receipts, I checked my emails, I checked my everything. The universe literally sent me that deck, the self-care oracle deck, which does come in handy from time to time. It's a good deck. It was a gift from the universe, so I do use it from time to time, and I take the advice, and I use it for certain people when they need some advice. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That was a gift from the universe. Yeah? So, I mean, that was quite obvious, but people don't take things as they are. They always like overlook it. Like, say I put my hand in my pocket and I pull it out and I lose a tenner. Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed. However, that £10 will be picked up by someone that needs it because they need to get their kids some packed lunch tomorrow, or they got to put some electric on, or something like that. I didn't lose £10. Whatever it was I was going to spend that £10 on, I've still got another £10. So that £10 might have been found by somebody that needed it more than me. So that person, I wouldn't see it as a gift, but in a way it is a gift to somebody else. Helping others, which is what I'm here to do. Probably not the best example, but you get what I'm saying. My loss is somebody else's gain, in a way, like that. But okay, that would in that case, I would see that as a way. For me, that's a gift because I'm getting to help people. I'm getting the opportunity to do my mission. Like I said to you yesterday, what was the example I gave you yesterday? Somebody takes you out for dinner, that's one less meal you've got to buy. Yeah? Things come in different ways. The 10 of Cups is there. There's the Empress again. I'm trying to put these cards away. I don't know why. I'm going to get some more out of this. Margie's got a tea. She got some good tea in this deck. 2 more cards. Let's just see what this is. Spend time alone. Leave the bloody narc alone. You need to do this to integrate everything because you've been going through a lot this year. It's March tomorrow, guys. March. You're going to need this. This is for the next few weeks, really. You've got a lot of work to do within yourself. You've got to get your head straight. And then you've got to start making movements towards what your mission is. I'm already in mine. I'm here opening my big mouth to you lot. And I'm doing what I can out on the road. Yeah? So, if you don't... This is the thing. Most of you will already be doing what you're supposed to be doing and you don't even realise it. Because I've had that... Oh, gosh, I've had that a lot. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know why you're ringing me, because it's not my job to do. It's not my job to tell anybody what their mission is. It's not. I can go through things with you and tell you that you're going to be successful, but I can't sit and say and go through a list of job titles and say that's your job. Go and read your birth chart. Go and read your birth chart, and that will give you the area of work that you're supposed to be in. My birth chart says I'm supposed to be doing social work, so I'm going to be doing bloody social worker. It's not for me. But I am a social worker. I work in the social care sector. I'm a counsellor. It might not be the conventional method, but I'm still a counsellor all the same. So you have to look. See, this is another thing as well. You've got to look beyond the label. You hear the term social work, you automatically think, oh, social worker, or somebody that works with the youth, elderly people, care, home care, all that sort of stuff. So it's not for me. That's not for me. They got it wrong. What do you mean, social work? Remain calm at this. See, that's another thing as well. Everybody seems to be really anxious. Well, not anxious, just, I wouldn't even say it's uncertain. But it is that energy where you're like, what do I do? What am I supposed to be doing? I mean, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could, like, dive into my little kit bag and say, oh, look, that job's for you. No, it doesn't work like that. Go and check out your birth chart. That will tell you what you should be doing, or at least the area. And then you can work from there. Atlantis keeps trying to show itself with the third eye awakening. Well, but you know that anyway. It's your freaking starseed. Getting DNA upgrades. Love this deck. Y'all be the black sheep of the family. Good. Ancient Egyptian ancestors with ancient divine blood. I know that's me, so I know that be you too. That's definitely me. We talked about this the other night. I said to you, we're not just angels. We have travelled through all the star systems and shit. Anything that you resonate with, that's a bit of you. Egyptian times, like Norse mythology, Atlantis, fucking bit of that. Oh my God, I tell you what, I'm gonna get into it with you. But we will talk about this counterpart things. We'll talk about that first, actually. Remind me to talk about, you're not black sheep, darling. You're a beautiful divine being. They just like to call us the black sheep of the family because we're different. Here's the joke. Angels are protecting you. That's not a joke, that's the truth. Here's the joke. They're dark and you're light, but you're the black sheep of the family. How does that work? Can't make it up. Literally can't make it up. Anyway, so the title of the video is, are you still feeling separate from your counterpart? So we're going to get into it 23 minutes later. Right. And then we get back to this stuff because I'm here for it. If you're here for it, I'm here for it. Right. Well, you don't need to be here for it because I'm just recording and this will go out anyway. Anywho, right. If you're still feeling separate from your counterpart, or who you believe is your counterpart, well, you shouldn't believe in anything at this point, you should be knowing. Anyway, well, that kind of ties in, because if you're in this energy of belief and you're still feeling separate from that person, hi Sam, still feeling separate from that person, then you've still got work to do. What does she mean? Talked about this. We've talked about telepathic communication. We've talked about feeling your other person's emotions. If you're still in that energy of, I don't know if it's me or if it's them, you can't hear nothing, or you can't separate your thoughts from theirs, or hey beautiful, you can't separate your thoughts. That's even there. It's not easy. It's not easy getting a handle on the telepathic communication, because it will always it always will catch you off guard. Just be a random thought that pops into your head. Like, takes time to get your to get your head around. It's in your head. Oh, you've got to try and get a handle on it, and it's very difficult. Go through a process of elimination. Why am I thinking that? Yeah, why are you thinking that? What does it mean? What does it mean? Is that even me? Like, I can go back on, like, I know how to do it now, but I didn't, like, years ago. Like, now when I look back on old conversations from years ago, or not conversations, just like thought processes, or even situations. That's what made me realise that a lot of the time when you're with a narcissist as an empath, not all empaths are psychic, not all empaths are telepathic, but you will have some level of telepathy, some level of it. Whether you realise it or not, whether you harness it, grab it or not, you will have some level of it. So, if you're constantly feeling what other people are feeling, have you ever really been in love with anybody? Because as an empath, you accept emotions as your own, regardless of whether you remember where they came from or not, because thoughts lead to feelings. So if you haven't thought anything that would upset you or make you anxious or make you angry, then that's not your thought. You have to, try and get a handle on all of that, which is very difficult. That's something that I'm not going to go into right now. If you want any help with that, you can contact me and book my time. So, because that's not something that you can go into. Everybody's different. Anyway, if you're still feeling separate from your person, either you need to be doing more work and clearing out your space, like I said, house clearance, and sit in quiet. Meditate, do some meditations, but sit in quiet and just listen. I mean, it depends if you're used to it, if you've always been like it. But if you can't feel, because the thing is, true divine counterparts, there is no separation. And I get this, what does that mean? We're not together. Okay. It means that you are connected on a deeper level, on a soul level. Energy. Psychically, telepathically, empathically as well. You'll be able to pick up on how they're feeling. If they're having a bad day, you'll notice. If they're upset, you'll know. Well, you should. If you've got that going on. If you haven't, how long have you been together? Or not, as the case may be. You know what I mean? If it's only a short space of time and you're still not feeling anything like that, then just give it some time. If it's been a while, like a while, months and months, 6+ months, then it's probably not your person. You should be able to tell how your person's feeling if it's been going on for 6 months or more. Okay? Anyway. So, as the advice from the 144 Chosen Ones deck says, spend time alone in hermit mode and remain calm at this time. Because like I told you, we've already seen that angels are protecting you, and there's divine protection and intervention, because there's enemies out there. And this is the thing. Yes, all right, that burn notice got served and it went out, and these people, these specific people, they can't be coming for you no more. And nobody can work with them because you're a chosen one. But that don't mean they're not going to try. Told you, all they got to do is look at your picture and start cursing you. It's going to backfire on them. No matter what, we see that. They will regret messing with a chosen one. So if someone thinks it's entirely appropriate to sit there looking at a picture of you, cursing your name, saying this, that and the third, hey Paul, saying this, that and the third, it's going to backfire. If they want you to be unsuccessful, they will be unsuccessful. If they want you to suffer, they will suffer. But here's the thing, people. Choo-choo. It's going to hit them back at least tenfold. Like I keep telling you, check your environment. People are getting sick. People are losing money. People are losing their jobs. Finances. Cars. All kinds of shit. Anything that's been happening to you in the last 10 to 20 years, if it's happening to these people, you know why. Because, yeah, they've been on your case, behind your back. Been telling you this. And I'll tell you what the worst thing is at the moment, what I'm finding. And I told you about this as well, people. You'll be very surprised to see who starts going down. Very. Expect the unexpected is what I'm going to say. But you know what? You've got ancient Egyptian ancestors watching your back. I told you Osiris was on it. The god of death and rebirth. He ain't one to be trifled with. You've got ancient divine blood. So, divine soul tribe. Come for who? Your third eye is awakening. First eye. So, you lot should be able to see exactly what's going on. Because you're held in high honour. Love the Kipper deck. Let's get into it. Hello, Karen. Right. God said you got the job. Get to work. Oh, when do I start? Today. Now. That person that looks miserable, smile at them and say hello. That's work. Yes, it's going to be hard work, but you know what? You got the job. You've been held in high honour. So it don't matter. You're going to love your job. And your person's going to come on in and love you because why? You're both official people now. Held in high honour with your ancient divine blood and your Egyptian ancestors watching over you. Because we are that special, yes. Judgment's been called. God said, good job. Now you listen. That chariot keeps coming. I'm telling you, people, you've got bare stuff. I didn't even see that. Can't keep telling you. Gift is coming. And them fuckers have had a message of concern. They've been getting that message. I know why they've been ignoring it. Anyway. But we're protected by the angels and our ancient Egyptian ancestors. That's how it is. Right. I'm gone. I think 34 minutes. Right. So you guys, hi Saj, you guys, hi Karen, I think I said hi, did I? I can't remember. You guys are going to need to start doing some inner child work because you have not got long left. Bloody looks like a half moon already out there. Get on it and be prepared because this will be your last purge because I did see something to do with the dark night of the soul come up, the purge. Get it up and out, people. Anything left floating around from childhood, get it up, get it out. Up and out. We can't take it with us. The world is changing, and we got to change. We got to change so we can make the change. Because if we don't get in there and do what we got to do now, we've had it. We've had it. Our kids have had it. Their kids have had it. So on and so forth. This is our job. We need to get to it. Snap, snap. Yeah? If I can go into town and help 3 homeless people eat for the day, then I'm pretty sure you guys can go and help somebody once a week. Oh, hello, Gareth. Long time no see. At least once a week. Huh? Even just smiling at someone and saying hello if they look miserable is helping someone. Like I said to you the other day, that woman at the bus stop you complimented on her hair, she had a shit day when she left. You know? Oh, her hair went wrong, her jacket weren't right, her shoes were wrong, but you've complimented her on everything. She feels a lot better now. So she's now going to have a good day, thanks to you. You know, this is the thing. A lot of us walk around assuming that we've got to be doing this and running a soup kitchen or, you know, donating this and collecting that. No. Small things make big differences. I went and sat with somebody the other day. Just to have a chat. And he was like, you know, thank you, nobody bothers. I know. Then I went to see the other girl. Well, I found her eventually. But, you know, they're grateful for somebody paying some attention to them. That's all it takes is a simple hello and a smile. Trust me, it makes a difference to people. So if you're out there doing these things, you're already doing the work. Already doing the work. And if you've been doing it your whole life, you just got to do a bit more. I'm sorry. I know, like we haven't been doing enough. But, you know, the thing is, for us that have been doing it, all right, I would say that our mission, what we've got to do is a little bit more than the others because we've already been doing it. So it's like it's like promotion. But anyway, everybody's being promoted because you will get to reach more people or the opportunity to reach more people even. Either way, whatever comes in on that chariot is going to afford you the ability to go and do the work that you need to be doing. You might find that you get a job that pays you stupid amounts of money to do what you love. Because, like they say, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I love doing this. Not as much as phone lines anymore. But I'm kind of hoping that this whole, when's he coming back business is going to stop soon. Please. I hope. Well, actually, no, I'm just going to change one. It's not going to stop, is it? Because that's what. They don't like heal. Do some healing. I've done that. When someone new done it. Anyway, back to us. We need to concentrate on what we're doing because it's important. And don't think for 1 second that you're not reaching anybody, because you do. You reach people every day. Every day. You know, the guy in the shop, the guy on the bus, guy walking down the street. Anyway, you know, the mums at the school gate, the one that just got her head down and you smiled at her. Morning, love, you all right today? She felt noticed. She felt invisible any other time. It's the little things. It's the little things. But you do need to spend a little bit more time alone and try to remain calm. Because you're being watched. At all times. Right. I don't know what to do now. Back to this whole if you're feeling separate from your counterpart. Because the thing is, like what I wrote down earlier when I was thinking about it, because obviously people kept calling about certain things today, and it's like, if any of you guys are still in that headspace of I can't feel my person, maybe they're not my person, sometimes it's a case of they've taken a bit of a time out and they're meditating and shit like that, you know. And also sometimes as well, this does happen, and this gets people panicky. Spirit puts a bit of a block on it. Why, you ask? Because you need space and time to heal. That's why, you know. It's that thing that if you let something go and it comes back, then it was yours. But if it doesn't, it was never meant to be, and just honour the experience that you had. One of the worst things that happens to most of us is finding the term twin flame and then researching it. Because we get, hi Kelly, we get so consumed with the whole want to be in union. But again, don't forget, it's the Lilith and Lucifer curse. So of course you want to be in fucking union. I'm not going to get into that shit. You want to get into it with them. You want to be with them. And then you take a step back when the Casper shit starts. And then you start to realise, well, this and this. I need to do this. Da 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 da. Go off and you do your healing work. And if you're doing it right, there won't be none of this. Oh, I'll be back together soon. I've just got to do that. You won't be doing that. Because no true divine feminine or masculine, for that matter, sits there in that headspace of, oh, if I do this, then my person will come back. Not one of us. Not one. Zero. That many. Zero of us will sit there and say, and put the expectation of our counterpart coming in on our healing. That's what you do in the beginning. Not years later. You don't know. Not that you're not healing, but you can't be doing it with that intention. Your intention of healing should be to heal yourself so that you feel better. Not so you could be in union with somebody that's treated you like a piece of shit. God knows how long. Or maybe not a piece of, well, I don't know, some of the things that I've had to listen to. Then at the same time, it's what you tolerate, isn't it? Anyway. No, I'm not saying it's your fault that your person treated you that way the first time. Maybe not even the second time. But the third time and any subsequent time after that, yes, it's your fault. Because you're fucking accepting it. No, I'm not. I'm not tolerating that. Then why are you in the fucking relationship with them? I'm not even going to get into it. Don't care how many different ways you tell them you're not tolerating it. If you're taking them back, you're tolerating it. After the third time, that's self-harm. And it is self-harm. I don't give a shit what anyone says to that. Most of the people that are going to be like, she's an arsehole, no, she's saying it's our fault. Victim mentality. Fucking leave it alone. If you keep going back to somebody that treats you like shit or doesn't show you any respect, it's self-harm. Because you know what they're doing. Right? I'm just saying, people. Don't shoot the messenger. God said I've got to tell you this. Talk to God if you don't like it. Or yourself. Because that's one of the things I will tell you now. If you are still entertaining those same toxic freaking cycles, you're not doing the work. You're not healing. Yes, I am. Then why are we having this discussion? It's just that, oh, but because you're making excuses as to why you still want to engage with somebody that's toxic. It's no different saying, I want my hair clipped back. So I'm going round there to get it. Buy a fucking new one. You have to start to taking ownership of the shit you do that enables them. Huh? This is fit. Let me tell you something now. This is why I'm now. Clover would say, oh, you know, maybe they're having a bad day. Second time, maybe I'm having a bad day. Third time, oh, well, you know, this happened. Fuck that shit. 4, 5, 6 times. Nah. Davina, one strike, you're fucking out. You show me who you are, ta-da, I will believe you. I don't give a shit about any excuses. I was this, da-da-da. I couldn't give a fuck. If you show me you're an arsehole, I will believe that you're an arsehole. Straight up. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think you've got, what your fucking title is, or where you're coming. I don't care. You show me you're an arsehole one time, ta-da. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm on this planet to help change the world so that we can leave a better place for our babies, for our bloodline descendants, our angelic bloodline descendants. I don't want my children and my babies and their babies being flipping ruled and governed by paedophiles and Satanists. So anybody shows me they're an arsehole, ta-da. Ain't got time to figure out your shit and what your trauma is. That's your job. Go off and do it. Because I ain't here for it. I'm not going to be anybody's emotional punching bag. I'm not going to be here for people to try and work their shit. No. 0 chance that. Come correct or fuck off. Anybody that actually knows me knows that people were able to take the fucking piss out of me. Because at one point, most of you fucking did it. Right. So now, Davina's in the house. One strike off your pop. Don't give a fuck. Because I ain't having it no more. It is what it is. Anyway, rant over. So if you're still entertaining your person's shit, you're not healing, and I don't want to hear it, because I can hear what I'm fucking not. Because it's self-harm. It's like saying, it's like eating that packet of biscuits every night and wondering why your jeans are getting tighter. Then you cut it down to half a packet of biscuits, but your jeans are still tight. Because you're still fucking eating biscuits. Do you get what I'm saying now, people? Do you get what I'm saying, Divine Soul Tribe? Right, so that's covered. Sometimes I've got to break it down, you know. Anyway. Yeah, so I think I've covered everything that I wanted to talk about today. Because these are important things. I know sometimes I waffle on and start rambling and I go over there and there. But these, whatever is coming up is coming out because people need to hear it. Somebody needs to hear something that I'm saying. It'll reach someone. You lot need to be walking away. Yeah. You lot need to be walking away from anything that no longer serves you because you've got a planet to heal. But you've got to heal yourself first. Yeah. That's the thing, Amy, right? You don't realise how much people abuse you until you take a step back or you stop it. Anyway, don't matter, because you're about to walk through the door to romance. With that angel of strength. We're going to close this out in a nice way. For fuck's sake. Apparently not. Gets boring after a while. Someone's trying... Somebody is trying... I don't suppose I really need to have that on my head, do I? You just need to be able to hear me. Somebody is trying to deceive you. This is the thing, people. This is something that I keep hearing. You've got to heal this. Because the thing is, no, this is you. This is you. And it was 50 minutes and 15 seconds when I said this. You guys, you don't think it's for you. You're going to talk yourselves out of this. It's not for me. You've got to mend this yourself, because all the old shit is going to be the stuff that keeps that crack open. Mend it. Let it go and mend it. Because look, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is your cornucopia. This is the chariot at this point. This is what's coming in on the chariot. And this, you've got to do the last bit. You can't keep deceiving yourself. Oh, this is what this is. Heal the sexual trauma. I don't even want to get into it, but I can't keep ignoring it. Speak up about whatever it is you need to speak up about. This is the sacral chakra. This is where all sexual stuff is held. And I'm a messenger. I have to speak what I'm told, right? Let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is. Now, don't get me wrong. Not everybody will have been in a situation whereby they suffered horrific abuse at the hands. I don't even want to, because I don't like what I'm seeing. Right? Not everybody has endured that. But this isn't the first time this has come up like this. And immediately it's sexual trauma. Right? Now, this is going to be for a small percentage of you that have kept this hidden, buried. Yeah, that's why the deceit card's there. Because you guys are thinking, oh, it's okay, if I don't address it, then I don't have to do it. Or if I don't address it, then it's not real. It's real, it's there. It's there. That's why it's come up. Yeah? You've got, look, whatever that situation is that's left you feeling depleted, empty and depleted, you cannot continue to be this way. Your chariot's on its way. Yeah? It's got to have a safe space to land and to be delivered to. So you're going to walk through that door to spirit and say, heal me. Help me heal. Take this trauma away. You have. I don't want to do that. Nobody does. Nobody does. This is the thing as well, guys. What you got to remember is that's how they've been harvesting your energy. So those days where you were playing fast and loose, that's sexual trauma accumulating. Nobody wants to go through that shit, especially if you've been abused. But if you don't, you're just going to be holding on to it forever. What are you holding on to it for? So you can revisit it every time somebody fucking jabs at you or does something that reminds you of that? No, let it go. Sit with it one last time and say sayonara. No, it isn't easy. Oh, she don't know what she's talking. Don't I? Don't I? You don't know me, so don't ever in your life presume to sit there and know what I've experienced in my life that's got me in this chair, sitting here in front of you lot. I'm not giving you advice on things that I don't know what I'm talking about. Not. This is something that I know what I'm talking about. Not all sexual trauma will come from abuse, but even if you were out there playing fast and loose, you were abusing yourself. allowing other people to abuse you and steal your light and take your magic. So the angel of balance is here, trying to get things restored. Listen to her. Come up with a bloody strategy to get yourself back grounded. All your chakras need to be in alignment. This is why you're struggling to get to that part there, to get to this bit, because you're refusing to move through this space. You've got to move through that space if you want to be grounded. Now, I don't know if it was earlier, but I think there's a TikTok I done earlier. We're talking about being grounded. Now, I'm reading for the Twin Flame Collective. The Twin Flame Collective goes off into different parts, right? Because everybody's mission is different. Like, there's loads of twin flames, but their mission's not like mine. They ain't got to sit here with their big mouths chatting to you lot. That's my job. Your job is to go and be an angel and help other people. Like someone called me the other day, last week I think it was, and his job is to implement a policy that will ensure that there is little to no work-related stress. So we've all got a part to play. Look, basically the whole flipping chakra system. Right, third chakra. So you need to gain the courage and the confidence to go down to the second. You've already worked on the heart chakra, because you're on your journey. You wouldn't be here if you wasn't. Right? So guys, Divine Soul Tribe. The angel of love is here to assist you with this victory that you're going to get. Because you're part of my crew. Because you're badass warriors. Your first eye is wide open and you're going to start using it to see the bigger picture, the deeper truth. Do the mirror magic. Manifest that shit and close that cycle, because that at this point I know it is. Let it go. And I say this with the most amount of love. Gotta let it go. It's literally holding you back. When do I start my job? When you let... Your life so far has been your training program. Your life so far has been your training program. You've got the job. You're in probation. You're not a trainee anymore. Gain the courage to work this so you can get down to the basement and do the clearance. Please. Because it's holding you back. I know it is. Nobody wants to admit it. Nobody wants to sit with it. Nobody wants to do this. But nobody wants to live in this crappy world feeling the way that we do. Do the work then. Yeah, it is a fucking game. And it, thank you, my darling. If you don't start playing the game, you're going to fucking lose. Oh, there's no instructions. I'm giving you the bloody instructions. I want you to heal. Because then you can say, this is how I did it. If any of you were friends with me on Facebook, go through my old photos. Just go and have a look at those old photos that are there for well, not the world, obviously, and only my friends to see. And just go and look at just 10 years worth. What I've been through. Well, I was off for about 3 years, but I'm pretty sure people have tagged me in photos over the last few years. I don't need to be active on here for other people to be, tagging me in photos. Just go and have a look. That's what I've been through. What have you been through? That you can say, look, this is how far I've come. My life is a lot better now than I ever imagined it would be. Ever! There's no way, even 3 years ago, I would have thought I'd be sat here on YouTube and Facebook Live doing readings with all these cards. Oh, you know. This is the Devil card. Behind the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is you guys. This should be you guys. But you see, this wanker is here, in the ear. Tell him to shut up, because you're preoccupied, minding your own business, being divine. Yeah? That's where that trauma comes from. Yeah? What are you going to do to fix it? Are you going to let this fucker keep whispering in your ear like the Yin Yang twins? No! Tell him to do one. He had his time. It's our time now. We ain't taking none of his shit with us. The Justice card is here. Things are about to be balanced because you're going to have the strength to go and face what haunts you. Because I know that's where it is. I know. It keeps coming up in readings. Do yourself a favour. Invest in yourself. Invest in that spring clean. Because the chariot's way. The chariot's on the way with commitment. With a traditional, committed family life. That's the God card. That's your 10 of Pentacles. That's the legacy that you're supposed to be leaving here on this earth. But you can't do that if you're holding on to this shit from this arsehole. You've got to let it go. Anything that could be affecting your sacral chakra needs to be faced, needs to be addressed, and it needs to be released. Because anything haunting that is to do with the devil. This is what you've got coming. This is almost like, right, God sent the delivery boys out and it's like a new wardrobe. A whole new life is on its way in. Whole new life. Literally, this just keeps coming up. It's not just me. Other readers are picking it up as well. If you want this brand new life, this legacy that you're going to leave, this traditional committed life, this fast forward moving energy, you've got to make space. We talked about this. You've got to make space. You've got to let go of all of this to let this in. You can't be holding on to all that old stuff. You can't be in this regret and remorse and sadness and guilt. Let it go. Let it go. Move forward passionately. Away from all the bad shit. Look, that's the Lover's card, by the way. That is part of your package. And people that you can work with, collaborate with. Your Divine Soul Tribe members. Your fellow Divine Soul Tribe members. So, whilst you're healing, like it said in the 144 deck, take a time out to continue to heal. Yeah? A time out to continue to heal. You've got to release all that shit. I told you, that's what I said. I don't want to get into it again like that. I've settled in now. I've settled in. So, I shouldn't be so excitable anymore. Although, if I keep hearing this same shit, when they're coming back, I might have to get stern again. You're not being left out in the cold anymore. That's what you're doing to this arsehole. Leaving him out in the cold. Whilst you work on this. You want to step onto that path, you want to go and get anointed, I suggest you go and clean your house out. And that, You've got a blockage. Yeah. So don't lose your faith. Your this is communication, right, coming in. But it's also messages from the divine. This is how I'm seeing it, because this is like Cupid's arrows, right? As well. This is like messages from the divine, letting you know that you're on the right path. You're not missing out on anything. But don't sit there. Listen, the longer you sit there looking over there, not concentrating on what you've got to do with these cups, yeah, it's the longer it'll be before you get that chariot. And I'm telling you now, I don't want to miss the boat, because TikTok, people, there's no more time left. You've been through enough battles, right? Just got a couple more. The thing is, see with this, right, once you start to let go of this, right, you'll feel like you've completed your cycle, because you'll be able to swim through the basement. That's what the blockage is. You'll be able to swim through the basement once you've cleared that out. The basement bit won't be so bad, because the basement bit's more about letting go of people. Oh, well. I'll love you from a distance, where it's safe. That's what the basement's about. That's the easy part. It's like being in labour. Pushing the baby out is the easy part. It's the fucking rest of it. Well, it's not necessarily easy, but it's not as hard as people make out. Well, they make out on the telly. It's the contractions that hurt, not the pushing. Got a shit midwife. But anyway, you've got to get through there. To get to the basement, one last battle. One last battle, and you'll swim through the basement, because the basement bit is the easy bit. Do you love yourself enough to get through that bit there? Or are you going to keep saying, I can't do it, I don't want to? Nobody wants to, my love. Nobody wants to. But you gotta do that. You can't take a bath without getting wet. It's going to be painful. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're probably not going to want to be around people either for a few days, or a couple of weeks, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. There's no time limit on it. But you've got to face it. Healing, the healing part of the process, is unlimited, but you've got to start it. Is today that day? Please say yes. Because then you've got the integration time, and then it'll be time for your anointing. How will I know? You'll know. You will know when God says, congratulations. You will know. It might even happen in a dream. You might have a vision. If you have visions. It's a bit cold now. I get quite hot. Says me, I was actually going to say this to you guys earlier. Be mindful, guys, because there's salt in the roads. So they've obviously scheduled some cold weather for the next few days. Get them heaters cranked up, people. Get them on. Anyway, right, I am going to cut it short. It's an hour and 8 minutes, hour and 9 minutes. Complete the cycles, please. Because there's so much more to come. You have no idea. I fucking love that. It's the Emperor. That's what's on the other side of that trauma. Because this is a big part of the reason why you're finding it difficult coming together, because of a lot of this sexual trauma that's passed, a lot of the residual energies from partners. Just trying to think of the right word. It's time to clear out the closet. And you've got to get past that. By letting it go, honey. Let it go. Right, that's it. I gotta go. I'm gonna pull one more card from. I'm gonna pull a card from the Gods of Egypt deck. That's not it. That's it. Right. For a change. Darkness. Don't ever feel guilty. Don't ever feel guilty. Apophis. Apophis. Darkness. Normally this comes out because other people are perpetrating darkness upon you. It's you. You've got to face it. Good night, beauty. I'm sending love and light back to you. Pull the love out. You've got to face the darkness. Which is literally what I've been saying. So you can become whole again. It's this wholeness. It's like the knife in the wound. Let go of the resentment. Let it go. Let it go. So you can transform. 1 hour, 11 minutes and 33 seconds when I said that on the clock. If you know, you know. What's understood does not need to be explained. That is telling you that that's right. You need to transform. And you've got the resources to do that. Justice is about to be served. You've just got to let go of that stuff. You're protected. Nothing can hurt you anymore. I don't know what hermitage is. I'm going to have to look that up. But you, my darlings, and I said this wrong before, you are an alchemical force to be reckoned with. Wisdom. You've got faith and wisdom. Listen, and once you do this, order and peace will be restored. Union and power, death and rebirth. I said this to you earlier about Osiris on us, right? Listen, you've got to let go of what has haunted you so you can be reborn into who you are. Oh yes, tune in again, my darling. It would be nice to have you again. Listen, so let go of all that is no longer part of you, who you are, because that's your training program. So order and peace can be restored. Power and union can come on in. Come on in. You're wise enough to know that you're wise enough to know that what I'm saying is right. That's why you're stuck around. Right. There you go. There's a nice little, what's the word? Nice little bit of advice from our ancient Egyptian ancestors. Oh, anyway, so again, if anybody has any suggestions for topics of discussion and readings, I will gratefully receive those. We can get into it. Anyway, so people, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sticking around this long. So guys, until next time, please do the work. And I'm not going to be as aggressive as I have been recently about doing the work. But I mean, all the work's delicate, but this is a bit more serious. So please take your time out, spend time in hermit mode, you know, stillness, solitude. It's already said that in the 144 cards. Take the time out. You're going to have to do this. But you got this. Not this. Alright? So, I'm on every night, Gareth. I'm going to start doing a little post like about half an hour before. Night, Amy. That's okay. I'm here and available whenever you need me. 1 hour, 14 minutes and 41 seconds was on the clock when I said that, because we're the 144. Yes, we are. Right, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. So, until next time, stay divine.